back everyone to another episode of Mumbles. Today we'll be doing another game review. And today's game we'll be reviewing is Energy Invasion. Now before we get into any of that, I do want to ask you guys, please, if you like this video, please subscribe, please leave that thumbs up to let me know that you like what I'm doing and you like what's going on. And you know what, if you just give me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. I love hearing what your thoughts are on a game. Maybe you played better games than this, maybe you played worse. Just give me that comment. It would mean a great deal to me. So anyways, now Energy Invasion. What the heck is it? Why are you even talking about it, Mumbles? This is a new game that was recently just launched here January 11th for multiple consoles. And today we'll be reviewing it on the PlayStation 4 version. Now this game costs $2.99, guys. That's all. $2.99. And basically this game is one of those games where you have the ball at the bottom, and you shoot it up and try to get rid of the platforms or whatever it is up there that you're trying to get rid of. In this case, it's lines. Mumbles, I've seen games like that. There's nothing unique about that. You're an idiot for reviewing it. This game is a little bit different. While the ball that you shoot from the bottom is the same as it is in those other kind of games, you have to shoot balls off of that ball to destroy the lines up there. So as you play this game, the little ball will bounce around and you still have to catch it at the bottom of the screen. But you have to shoot balls off the ball as it's moving to destroy those platforms above. So that's basically what this game is. There's no real story to it. It's just a fun little arcade game. So now graphics wise, this game has some pretty graphics. It's nothing, extensive or crazy. You're not gonna get Super Mario 64 graphics, but you're not gonna get Super Mario Galaxy graphics either. It's just normal, everyday graphics for a game like this. It does have some prettiness to it though. Now soundtrack wise, it has a nice little bouncy, 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 dancey, dancey, dancey soundtrack to it, but it's nothing crazy. There's nothing crazy about it. It's just a nice little soundtrack. Finally, control wise, this game works great with the controller or the PlayStation 4 controller. All you really have to do is shoot the ball with one stick, and then you can shoot balls off of your ball that's bouncing around with the right stick, and then the left stick controls your little platform. So that's all there is to the controls. It's very solid, very simple, very easy. Let's talk about the gameplay now. Gameplay wise, there's really not a lot more to add than I've already told you guys about this game. Gameplay wise, there's not a lot to introduce here. Basically, this game has different modes, but they all basically do the same thing. There is power-ups in this game though. So as you're playing, you'll get different power-ups which allow you to do different things to help you and aid you in defeating those evil lines that are plaguing this game universe. Nothing crazy in this game. Very solid though. It's a very solid game and very solid gameplay. So con-wise, there's a couple cons to this game. First off, it doesn't introduce anything new that we haven't already seen from other different games. So by this, I just mean, a bouncing ball that defeats platforms is nothing we haven't seen from multiple games in history. And finally, this game is rather repetitive. Even though there's different modes in this game, it still is a kind of repetitive game that doesn't do much in the form of introducing anything new as you play through the game. Really all the stuff now to ask is, what is this game gonna get out of Mumbles for you? Now again, I have to take everything into account that I've told you guys here today. The gameplay, the controls, everything. And I have to give it a fair review based on that score. This game, to me, just didn't do enough to deserve a very high score, but it's still a solid game. For $2.99, it's a solid game. So it kind of left me in conflict as to, what kind of score I should give it. But today, Energy Invasion, you're going to get a 4 out of 10. But if I was just rating this based on $2.99 games solely, I would give this a 7 out of 10. It's a great game. It's a great made game. But it just doesn't do anything to, inspire me. Oh, I need to get this. I need to play this. Oh, it's something new. It's that next gen game that's gonna make me go, oh, it's not got a great, history to it. So for example, Bridge Constructor Portal. Portal has a great history to it. This game doesn't have it. It just needed a little bit more interesting gameplay to it. It needed something that's going to draw people to it and say, oh, this is different. And this game didn't have it. It doesn't mean it's a bad game. If you love games like this, you're going to love this game. If you want an arcade game just to give you some mindless fun, this is the game for you. But if you're a hardcore gamer looking for a brand new game out there that's going to, inspire you and make you want to play it, this probably isn't the game for you. Still a solid game, $2.99. I definitely recommend you check it out if you like games like this. Either way, guys, like I said, solid game. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Mumbles. I want to thank you so much for joining. Please smack that subscribe button, smack the like button, smack all those buttons. Now, we'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.